Hello everyone, I'm Kana Taku. A triggering event for PTG is so stressful and potentially traumatic, we may be reminded that we don't live forever. Facing this reminder of our mortality may cause us to become more mindful about the value of our daily lives and adjust our priorities based on our newly uncovered beliefs. These positive changes still fall under the umbrella of post-traumatic growth. Although PTG research has already uncovered many questions, such as what changes occur and how they happen, the field has not quite examined the question of why these changes take place. One theory that may help us with this why question is the terror management theory. Terror management theory, or TMT, was proposed by three researchers, Drs. Jeff Greenberg, Shelton Solomon, and Tom Pizzinski in the 1990s. It is the line of research that has been examining why and how humans react to their understanding of their own mortality. According to TMT, we react in a certain way, in a defensive way, to manage our terror with mortality salience, or the awareness that we will all eventually die. Even though we try not to think about it, death is there, and when we are reminded, we may try to enhance our self-esteem and strengthen our connections with our in-group, so we feel better and can protect our hearts. We may choose to live in accordance with a cultural worldview in which our lives are guided to hold meaning, permanence, and stability. So, for example, if our culture prizes materialism, we are most likely to acquire material goods to gain status when facing mortality. So I know TMT helps me better understand why we change the way we are after trauma, which often involves a reminder of death. And I really want to synthesize PTG and TMT. But that's a big project, so as the first step, I'd like to summarize 4 key differences in the research fields between PTG and TMT. Number 1, the target. PTG uses surveys, interviews, and case studies that target survivors of previous traumatic life events. TMT, on the other hand, typically uses surveys and experiments with a target population of all humans, regardless of traumatic experiences. Number 2, the types of changes. PTG focuses on intrinsic shifts, such as more deeply appreciation the connections with others, finding new opportunities to help others, feeling more self-reliant, and becoming less self-centered. TMT, on the other hand, reveals extrinsic shifts, such as meeting materialized needs, placing the value on fortune only, and prioritizing self, which is sometimes characterized by the elimination of outsiders through exclusion and devaluation. PTG researchers wouldn't call these changes as positive growth, and yet these changes surely exist. Number 3, the time elapsed. PTG is process-oriented for changes in beliefs over time and struggle, while TMT research tends to focus on immediate reactions to prompts of mortality. TMT seeks to see how this mortality salience affects people's attitudes and behaviors pretty much on the spot. On the other hand, PTG examines a longer period of time, at least more than a day, due to its focus on survivors of a previous traumatic life event. This allows for longer-term rumination instead of subconscious knee-jerk responses to these concerns. Number 4, the nature of trigger, meaning concrete versus abstract. PTG targets survivors who have personally experienced a concrete life event, whereas TMT focuses on all humans and their abstract awareness of the eventuality of death at some future point. So today, I briefly introduced TMT and discussed 4 differentiating characteristics between PTG and TMT, at least in the research field. I would like to mention that this reconciliation of these 2 theories was already pointed out by several researchers. TMT is really fascinating, and I look forward to talking to you more about it in the future. Hope you found this video interesting, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.